Fame is a strange thing. It creates saints, legends, and even leaders, although it corrupts many along the way, draining away their humility. We have seen this especially in many footballers. However, there is still one aspiring legend that has proven incorruptible in the face of unparalleled fame, retaining the great personality he always had. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we will be talking about the Real Madrid superstar Vinicius Junior. Watch the video till the end to know more true facts about him. Vinicius Junior, we all know him. If you don't, then you're living under a rock, because he has been winning trophies, dancing on the pitch, and gaining millions of views on TikTok. But times weren't always this bright for the Brazilian sensation. Junior was born on the 12th of July 2000. To his two parents who didn't have much and struggled every day raising Vinny and his three siblings. Vinny was described as a quiet kid who spent most of his time talking on his cell playing football and video games. More specifically FIFA, as his favorite player was none other than Lionel Messi. Yes, the Madrid Golden Boy was a Messi fan and even a Barcelona fan throughout his childhood. His first football experience began in São Gonçalo, a rundown Rio de Janeiro suburb. São Gonçalo is at the epicenter of Brazil's evangelical revolution, and it is surrounded by the filthy seas of Guanabara Bay. Only natives from low-income families would dwell in this neighborhood. He has been through adversity, which has made him stronger and more mature as a professional. Vinny, like many young Brazilians, began his football career through futsal when he was approximately 7 years old, through futsal at Canto do Rio, a well-known club in Niterói, south of São Gonçalo. Vinicius started his career as a left back, but quickly transitioned to the wing side of the field due to his impressive pace and skill on the ball. On the 13th of May 2017, this Brazilian youngster began his professional career for the Brazilian professional football team Flamengo FC. At the age of 17 years in the Brazilian Serie A games against Atlético Mineiro. On the 10th of August 2017, he scored his first professional goal in a Copa Sudamericana second-round leg 2 encounter against Palestino. You'll be pleased to know that he scored this goal only 30 seconds after being introduced in the 72nd minute, and his club Flamengo triumphed 5-0. Vinicius Junior, 16, was signed by Real Madrid in a €45 million deal only 10 days after making his professional debut. This was the second largest sum ever received by a Brazilian team for a player under the age of 19. Vinicius turned 18 in July 2018, and the move was completed. He had barely played 17 minutes of senior football when he signed with Real Madrid. Squad number 28 was assigned to him. On September 29th, he made his debut as an 87th minute replacement in a goalless draw against Atlético Madrid. Vinicius made his debut on October 31st in a 4-0 Copa del Rey away win over Melilla. Vinicius was called up to the Brazilian national team for the first time on February 28, 2019, for friendlies against Panama and the Czech Republic. He was injured while playing for Real Madrid, thus David Neres was called up in his stead in March. He was left out of Brazil's final 23-man team in May. On September 10th, he made his senior international debut as a 72nd minute replacement in Brazil's 1-0 loss to Peru. Tite named Vinicius to Brazil's 2021 Copa America roster on June 9, 2021, which will be hosted on home soil. Vinicius made his national team debut on March 24, 2022, in a 4-0 home win against Chile in a 2022 FIFA World Cup qualification match. Vinicius obtained Spanish citizenship on September 2, 2022, making him a dual national. Vinny just does not consume alcohol. It is due to a variety of factors, the most important of which is his family. It's because his family wishes to keep him safe from harm to his health and well-being. Every family in the world believes in each other. Manchester United and Vinicius Junior is a remark that every Red Devils supporter would want to hear, because United was one of the first to sign him to a contract. However, the transfer never materialized due to a breakdown in discussions between Flamengo and Manchester United. Following the start of the U17 South American Championship, many of the world's major clubs made him an absolute priority. However, in the end, it came down to a choice between Real Madrid and Barcelona, with his preference being Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior is an exceptional talent who is just getting better with time. When he initially donned Real Madrid's famed royal white jersey, he was only a raw talent. He lacked calmness and that finishing touch, but he is now a lot more mature professional. Real Madrid now possesses a valuable asset, As they have already stated, there is just no one they would trade Vinicius Junior for. He has developed into the player that everyone expected him to be one day, which is why Real Madrid spent so much money to acquire his services for so many years. He's demonstrating how excellent he is and how much potential he has to improve in the next seasons. If you believe he is anywhere near his peak or potential, I assure you that you are mistaken. Vinicius can quickly become one of the world's finest players, and he's demonstrating his desire to be the best by doing things that only a superstar can accomplish. He isn't the only one who has improved from last season. There are many players in Europe who have done so and will continue to do so. But I don't believe anyone is doing all of it at such a high level, with such consistency and with such a strong desire to improve. Tite praised Vinicius Junior as an amazing player after the Real Madrid star returned to the national team, comparing the forward's quality to that of a Ferrari. Vinicius Junior was questioned in an interview with the Spanish magazine Madridista Real. At only 21 years old, you are already one of the stars of the team. How do you imagine your future in Madrid? Do you see yourself capable of leading the team in a few years? Here's his reply to that question. I don't consider myself a star. This locker room is full of champions and all possible titles. I am not a star. Stars are Marcelo, Casemiro, Luka, Nacho, Tony, Karim. Next to him. I'm not a star. I am a player who learns what he can from them. Vinny Jr.'s comment demonstrates that he is keeping his feet on the ground. At the age of 21, he has already exceeded the 150 appearance milestone for Real Madrid, becoming the club's first player in the 21st century to do so. Even though he is definitely one of Carlo Ancelotti's top players this season, he refuses to call himself a star of the squad. Such a mindset can propel the Brazilian far in his career. We've seen a lot of guys lose their path because they keep their heads in the clouds. A Real Madrid fan ran upon Vinicius Junior in Miami, where the superstar was on vacation. The fan persistently hailed Vinicius as the best player in the world. No, I have to still keep improving. I have a lot of room for that. I'm just getting started. After being on fire for Real Madrid earlier this season, Vinicius received some backlash for dancing on the pitch as a celebration from Spanish media outlets, calling him names and insulting him, with players such as Koke going as far as saying that there would be trouble if Vinny decided to dance if he scored against them in the Madrid derby. But this didn't stop him as he contributed to a goal in the derby and danced to secure the win. Vinicius Junior, on the other hand, has vowed his future to Real Madrid, despite rumored interest from Paris Saint-Germain, believing he can continue to improve as a player at the greatest club in the world. Vinicius had a breakout season with Real Madrid in 2021 to 2022, scoring 22 goals in 52 games to set a new career high. Vinicius is under contract with Real Madrid until June 2024, but according to rumors, he will shortly sign a new contract. The Brazilian's current contract places him among the club's lowest paid players, and he will be in line for a hefty pay hike whenever he signs an extension, especially given his performances this season. Vinicius Junior's net worth is estimated to reach close to 21 million euros in 2022. Only time will tell how successful he can be at Real Madrid, but one thing is certain, and that is why he is a celebrity. The Brazil squad for the 2022 World Cup has just been released, and with no surprise, Vinicius is in the squad for Qatar. After being just a poor boy in the streets of Brazil, Vinny is now on his way to a new challenge with high hopes of winning the biggest trophy in football, which in my opinion isn't far from impossible, as Brazil have probably one of the best teams at the moment for the tournament, with players such as Neymar, Anthony, Gabriel Jesus, and Rodrigo. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button on your way out and let us know what player you want to see next. See ya!